I'm going to share some things that Emil doesn't yet know about because don't worry. But
Is it that you joined in a old-timey baseball league?
I am getting squeezed like a wet bar of soap. The market reacted and absolutely shit the bed. I mean, poop everywhere. Poop all over their butts, poop all over the sheets, yelling at your partner, did you poop in the bed? Everything that I was short, squeezing. Everything that I had sold, up 30%, 50%. Quantum stocks that are the bane of my existence. That what's driving me insane.
Yeah, you've been pissed about Rigetti for a long time.
They sold 2 computers.
That's a lot.
They sold 2 computers.
How many computers did you sell this year?
None.
Okay, so maybe get off Rigetti's back.
One of the only things that's been keeping me going is like, at least I'm not one of these guys who lost everything in crypto. At least I'm not one of these guys who lost everything in crypto.
I would never short an Italian name. That's on you. It's the worst part is this wasn't even I didn't even come here for this type of bag, but I got sidetracked.
He's buying another bag.
I'm not gonna buy it. I just wanted to know what's out there.
I use paper bags from the damn grocery store,
which is honestly probably why it's so my brain won't accept it, because I don't know. It's some kind of OCD thing. I love when things are away. Yeah. I love having a bag for the perfect bag for the situation.
Yeah.
Paper
bags, dude.
I just always get it in my head like, what if I don't have the perfect bag for this situation? And then all of a sudden I'm on the many bagger Reddit being like,
many bagger Reddit?
Oh, come on, man. You've never popped into many bagger?
I've never. There's more than one of you. There's an entire community of people like you who just love bags.
Honestly, it's the only place I feel at home is the many bagger community.
Many or mini?
No, many bags.
M-A-N-Y. Many bagger.
Yeah, many baggers.
For people that like bags. Oh my God.
Look at this thing. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, we need to save this for the bonus or something.
I'll tell you about my bag problems in the bonus.
All right, folks. Before we get into it, just a reminder that the credit card list is live. And you can go there. And that second one, the BILT MasterCard, you should get that because, man, oh man, do I love that dang card. Do you? Well, no. Yeah, you're in a different situation than me. But man, I pay my rent every single month with that card, and they send a check on my behalf, and I'm really ticked off that I didn't do it sooner. And don't make the same mistake I did. Plus, yeah, they got everything on there. We got the Chase Sapphire cards, the Chase American Express cards. Knock yourself out. And if you have poor credit or no credit, there's under more categories, you click credit builder, and then there's a bunch of, the Magnum.
Which I can speak to. Honestly, I had to, no, just the credit. I mean, I'm not joking because we were looking into stuff. I looked up my credit was, the number is like, I can't believe it even goes that low.
Was it like 300?
Mm-hmm. And I literally had to do secure credit cards and all that stuff. And
secure basically means that you're
not really borrowing money from them because you basically send them whatever. I think the first one I did was like $500, and I had to be like, here's $500, so you know that I'm good for it.
Yeah.
And then it's basically like a pretend credit card. And then after a while, you can get a real one.
Yeah. Because they're yeah. It's that's why they call it secured, because the money is secured. Right, it's basically a glorified debit card, but
it's right. It's not really a credit card, but if you need to build your credit, like I did.
Yeah. So anyway,
I mean, totally worth doing because now I can get any credit card.
Yeah, me too. My credit score is like 800 and something.
I know. Mine was 80 something.
My man.
Oh, dude, I literally can't believe
He literally can't believe
It's one of those. This is the perfect recommendation for anybody who's ever been in that situation where it felt insurmountable. And I remember even when I got the secured credit card being like, why even bother? I'm so screwed.
Yeah.
That it doesn't matter. I should just quit.
Because you famously weren't paying your student loans or your credit card debt.
Well, I was also broke. I just had no money. I would go to I would go to the doctor and then get a big bill, and you'd be like, well, what do you want me to do with that? I'm just gonna
ignore it.
Like, I don't have any money.
Yeah.
And so it just all snowballs. And then, you get into this defeatist attitude where you're like, well, screw it. I'm not gonna, it's all screwed anyway. And then I was like, let's just try. Got the secured credit card. You start calling creditors and being like, look, let's just work out a deal. Let's wipe this thing off, huh? Yeah. What do you say? I know it says 700. Would you take 2?
Yeah.
And it feels pointless. But then all of a sudden, years later, you're like, wow.
Glad I did that.
I can get a Chase Sapphire reserve card.
Yeah.
And now I have
it, folks.
500,000 points. I just fly for free.
Mm-hmm. I got too many points that I even know what to. I now have like 250,000 BILT points. Those things are awesome. Yeah, they're just as good.
Oh yeah, they have a lot of travel partners.
Now they have a ton of partners. You can transfer them pretty much anywhere. So, yeah, I mean, if you're paying your rent via a check or just online,
I mean, that's gonna net
give it a shot. No annual fee.
Just your rent alone is going to net you. I mean, depending on how much you pay,
few thousand
points. Tens of thousands of points.
Well, no, it's 1 for 1, but still, you're getting a few.
Yeah, but throughout a year.
Oh, throughout a year, yeah.
Tens of thousands of points.
Yeah. Well, this episode's going to be interesting. I'm going to share some things that Emil doesn't yet know about because don't worry. But
is it that you joined in a old timey baseball league?
Oh man, I've been watching this guy on TikTok who dresses like an old timey baseball player and swings like one too, and he's just got that like low effort looking kind of swing.
You've seen
don't even bother trying to find him.
You've seen the Conan O'Brien old timey baseball league clip, right?
Yes, from a long, and he's just.
If you haven't,
he's obviously.
I implore you to go watch.
He's making fun of them the whole time.
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah. I remember that. I remember that when that came out, when that first aired. No, we're going to be talking about what it's like to lose a lot of money in the stock market, like I recently have. And
well, one of many who.
Oh yeah, one of the only things that's been keeping me going is like, at least I'm not one of these guys who lost everything in crypto. At least I'm not one of these guys who lost everything in crypto. No, but arguably mine is worse because it's me happening to not.
Whenever stuff happens to you, it's bad.
Yeah, but when it happens to other people, it's like, suck it up.
It's like, look, I get it, but
yeah,
at least it's not me.
Well, I guess oh man, I totally forgot about I have my swap disaster up there. That's gonna break your heart because that's just the stupidest thing ever, and I tried to just kind of forget about it, and I guess I successfully have.
Is this all related to the kind of crypto meltdown and the Trump?
Yeah.
Okay.
So why don't we start from the top?
Because we should give the context of
so
what actually happened here.
On Friday, this last Friday, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States, came out and tweeted a long stupid thing saying, let's see if we can pull up the actual tweet. I'm sure it's in this Daily Upside.
It was two tweets because it was first that he was warning that China wasn't cooperating.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure any listener of this show will know that there's been a long saga of Trump and his tariffs. And I mean, there's been so much going on that people have basically just forgotten that we actually don't have real trade deals hammered out.
Mm-hmm.
It's this weird tangled web of oral agreements that foreign leaders are making with Donald Trump.
Yeah. And now they're kind of, China's, one of the trade reps has been tweeting like, we don't need the United States. The world is a pretty big place. And the longer this goes on.
I think is very true. I mean, I saw JD Vance talking about how, if China wants to play this game, like, I don't think they know the leverage that the U.S. has. And it's like, my guy, you're either stupid or just lying. I mean,
it's a 5,000-year-old country full of Chinese people.
But they've also, it just seems so apparent that they're playing this long game where, Trump thinks and I honestly think America from a larger perspective thinks in this like short-term gain way anyway. China is thinking in centuries. I mean, they've diversified.
Their plans are measured in centuries.
They've diversified supply chains and all that kind of thing. They are not as reliant as on us as we are on them, and I think we're really going to see that play out.
Well, that's one of the things that we're starting to see too. Is all these. There's been a ton of precious metal, rare earth stocks that have just gone vertical because now finally the U.S. is going, oh, we're way too reliant on Chinese mining stuff, which is funny because, I mean, it's going to take a long time to get these things up and running and start actually pulling these things from the ground. But either way, it's
but that's a perfect example
of
like that entire sector. Instead of building out our own, spending the money, investing in it, it's let's just do the cheapest way possible. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we're exposed in other ways.
Mm-hmm.
But oh my God, you want to read this for us?
This is it. Some very strange things are happening in China. They are becoming very hostile and sending letters to countries throughout the world. They want to impose export controls on each and every element of production. Basically, all you got to know is, it's too long to read. Donald Trump tweeted a couple times on Friday, and it absolutely tanked the market. The market was just kind of futzing along, barely unchanged, barely up on the day. And it ended down like 2.3% or something.
But everything was cool because we had these handshake deals of, okay, and we all remember the taco thing. It's like, all right,
Trump always chickens out.
Trump always chickens out. Just forget about it. He's made these deals and they seem to be holding for now.
But because he hasn't said anything like this in a while, the market was kind of complacent. And so when he dropped this on Friday, this veritable banger of a tweet, the market reacted and absolutely shit the bed. I mean, poop everywhere. Poop all over their butts, poop all over the sheets, yelling at your partner, did you poop in the bed?
He's talking about the rare earths. Mm-hmm. That they want to impose export controls on each and every element of production having to do with rare earths and virtually anything else they can think of, even if it's not manufactured in China. Nobody's ever seen anything like this, but essentially it would clog the markets and make life difficult for virtually every country in the world, especially for China. We've been contacted by other countries who are extremely angry at this great trade hostility which came out of nowhere. Our relationship with China over the past 6 months has been a very good one. It's very funny to say, it's been a very good one. I mean, this guy who just taunts people.
Yeah, his whole thing is fuck China. China is my friend.
Well,
and then fuck China, but China's my friend.
Fuck it, we're doing 200% tariffs. Fuck it, 300% tariffs. And being like, look, we've had a very good relationship.
Yeah. I like President Xi. Xi Jinping is a fucking cocksucker. Fuck you, Xi Jinping. Wait till my insult rap comes out. I like Xi Jinping. He's a good guy. He's my friend. Fuck Xi Jinping. It's just impossible to keep up with.
Thereby making this move on trade an even more surprising one. Is it? You've completely shaken up everything and confused every country in the world.
Dude,
on
that's
what
5D chess checkers.
Yeah, I guess.
He's playing checkers on a chessboard while playing chess. You absolute dunce.
So their relationship has been very good over the past 6 months, but he says, I've always felt they've been lying in wait, and now, as usual, I've been proven right. There's no way that China should be allowed to hold the world captive, but that seems to have been their plan for quite some time. Starting with magnets and other elements that they have,
put magnets in quotes.
And they have quietly amassed into somewhat of a monopoly position, a rather sinister and hostile move.
Only we're allowed to do that.
I know, that's what's so funny. They've allowed this to happen, and now they're like, hey, you guys are using this against us.
He goes on to say, but the U.S. has monopoly positions also, much stronger and more far-reaching than China's. I have just not chosen to use them. There was never a reason for me to do so until now. The letter they sent is many pages long and details with great specificity each and every element that they want to withhold from other nations. Things that were routine are no longer routine at all. Anyway, the market shits the bed, right? And just before the market tanked, someone opened an account on a crypto trading platform called Hyperliquid, which is a newish trading platform that gives people 50x leverage.
Yeah, but it's all on chain, so it's cool.
Hey, everybody, we want to take a quick break to talk a little bit about MooMoo. You know, my favorite investing app. And it's not just mine, because over 27 million people are already on MooMoo. And honestly, I think I'm starting to understand why. You know, it really is the best of the best. It feels like just a next-gen platform that makes investing and trading more cost-efficient and smarter. Just the way I always pictured it should be. Once you try it, you might never want to pay extra or settle for mediocre tools again. And what am I talking about? Well, MooMoo gives you $0 commissions on U.S. stocks, ETFs, and options. Plus, they got built-in level 2 market data and real-time options chains. A lot of other platforms, you see, they make you pay extra for that kind of live data, which means you could be seeing red the moment you buy. But with MooMoo, you can place trades with accurate prices and skip those extra subscription fees. Not only that, but they give you all the news and other tools that there's too many to mention here. But the big kicker is that sign-up bonus, baby. Emil?
Here's the thing. We got an exclusive offer just for our viewers. Yes, only for you guys. You can get up to $1,000 in NVIDIA shares plus a 3% cash match on your first transfer up to $600. Okay, I'd still be on MooMoo even without the bonus. The low fees, solid platform, and the trust of over 27 million global users are reason enough. But with this bonus, that's real extra firepower for my next trades.
Oh, yeah, baby. So don't wait, because this promotion will not last. Hit the exclusive link in the description to lock in the bonus and put your money to work today. It's all on chain, so it is cool. It is cool. And I think, by the way, Coinbase just announced a few, like in September, that they were also offering traders. The CEO was like, "We heard you. We're going to offer up to 11 times leverage."
Have fun.
Basically, imagine.
Can I get that in a smart contract?
Yeah, of course. It's all on chain, dude. Like you said. Imagine having a credit card where imagine applying for a credit card when you've got, like, I don't know, $5,000 in your checking account, and in American Express goes, "You've got $5,000, huh? How does $1 million in credit sound? Sound good?" And then, so that's basically what it's a poor way of explaining what leverage is, but it's just giving people a bunch of money that they don't have. If things go wrong, if you borrowed $1 million against 10,000, and your position starts to go down, the trading platform is going to be quickly on the hook if it goes negative. So that's basically what happened. Is when the market started to drop, Bitcoin freaked out. But like I was saying, someone on Hyperliquid opened an account, deposited, I believe it was $80 million, and then shorted or bet against Bitcoin. And it's very strange. Those positions were opened in very, very sus ways. Mm-hmm. It's I believe it's the day before they had, and massive amounts here. $80 million short against Bitcoin. Then later, hours later, $30 million short against ETH. Mm-hmm. And then hours later, Trump posts his truth about calculating higher tariffs. Yeah.
And then the market's dropping and they're still not executing the shorts. They're waiting until there's another Trump truth.
Oh.
When he says, I'm applying 100%. I'm considering 100% tariffs on China. And then they just start executing.
Bitcoin dropped from 124,000 to about 105,000 per Bitcoin. And that trader netted over $200 million. And then they promptly closed the account and, was nowhere to be seen after that. But the real crisis was that a bunch of altcoins, so basically everything other than Bitcoin and Ethereum, all these little alternate coins, they dropped, like, some of them 99%, like to near zero. There was one Atom, ATOM, dropped from several dollars to like 0.001.
Yeah, this was the real big issue. I mean, Bitcoin is basically fine. It took a big drop, but that's not that unusual for Bitcoin. I feel. No. I mean, obviously that's a big swing.
Yeah.
But and now it's back up at whatever it is, 112.
Yeah.
But yeah, these small ones that basically run on hype and leverage and have just been absolutely wiped out. I saw Fartcoin took a big old shit, unfortunately.
Fartcoin trusted the fart too much and pooped itself, if you know what I'm saying. But So they here's what was confusing. Some of the altcoins dropped like 90% to, or like 99% to near zero, but only on Binance, which is another platform. Elsewhere, they only dropped like 40 to 50%. And the reasoning is that, yeah, there was a ton of leverage out there. There were a lot of posts showing that that there were people who had, how many? I think someone showed the top 20 liquidated accounts on Hyperliquid. The top one was like $20 million. Poof, gone. Next one was like 15 million. Poof, gone. 10, gone. 10, gone. 5. Like it was millions of people's entire crypto accounts were wiped out. And there were a lot of anecdotes of people on Twitter saying like, I quit. I'm not doing this anymore. I lost all,
But it is important to note, these are people who were, I mean,
they're probably 22-year-old broccoli heads.
It's probably a lot of young guys, but anyone who got wiped out like this, and maybe I'm wrong, are people who were just outright gambling, just fully
leveraged to the tits
on absolute nonsense. I mean, just bullshit coins, fart coin. Just things that are only driven up by these hyper leveraged and hyped up, Reddit threads or wherever they're posting all these things. These things are backed by absolutely nothing, and these people are just gambling them up and up and up.
Yeah. Hey, if you're enjoying the episode so far, why not slap that fucking thumbs up? I need it. I'll get to what I lost in just a moment, but not as a result of this, but other things. But
it's also very different than these, the traditional market too, where there's no things in place to stop this. Once these things start getting triggered, everything is just. It's just an algorithm, just lighting things up.
Yeah. Well, and the problem is that with traditional markets, there's liquidity there. There's a ton of liquidity. There's a ton of bids there to absorb the sells. But in this case, there really wasn't a lot of, it fell so fast that it fell below people's like stop limit orders. Like if you say, okay, automatically sell if it hits 110. Well, if it hits 109 below your stop, it's just too fast and your order just doesn't even get filled. Partly because there's nobody there even bidding, because it's just a liquidity vacuum.
Right.
There's just nothing there.
And there's not that much money. I mean, you're talking about like they're collecting some fees on this and stuff. They're not sitting on massive piles of money to backstop this stuff. And you're talking, depending on, it's really hard to measure all this, but like you're talking about tens of billions of dollars just being like wiped out.
It was the biggest liquidation in like crypto history. I think the estimate is about a little over $19 billion compared to like the FTX disaster and, oh, shoot. I'm forgetting the other one. There was another one from a few years ago. That other exchange that had their main coin drop like 95%. Oh, well. But
was it the Moon one or whatever
it
was? Yeah, I can't even remember.
Yeah, Luna. Thank
Christ.
you. God damn.
There's been, I cannot believe how many of these.
Oh, yeah. So those only had a few billion liquidated. But so part of the issue was that Binance was auto-selling a lot of these altcoins to cover the losses because they were used as collateral, and they were auto-selling them. So like if you're, hey, I'm leveraged to the tits and now I'm in the red, but I also hold these altcoins, Binance was just stepping in and liquidating everybody's everything to cover these things.
Called auto-deleveraging.
Auto-deleveraging. Binance even froze. Robinhood froze. Coinbase, I think, froze, and a lot of people. Oh yeah, here's some of those charts. There's, oh my god,
just falling off a cliff.
My god, Johnson.
Yeah, well, every time this happens, I bring it up that like they talk about Bitcoin and crypto as this like, look, dude, stock market's fake. You want to get your money into like crypto? It's digital gold. These are, this is your backstop.
The better fake.
Right.
It's the better fake.
Look, that's fake. This is real.
Yeah. But it's
every
fake, but more real.
Time there's a blip in the market, in the stock market, the crypto market melts down.
Yeah.
And I like cannot find a solid explanation for it. I'm sure some commenter. I mean, the best I can figure out is that I don't know if if people are selling off and less liquid in the regular market, they're going to start liquidating crypto assets.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to trigger.
That's what I recently had to do.
That's going to have cascading effects.
Yeah. I sold my Bitcoin today and half of my Ethereum, which I will get to. But so real fast.
Oh, wow. Maybe you are literally the answer I was looking for.
Kind of. Hey, gang, we want to take one more quick break to thank a sponsor of the show. It's CASHAPP. You know, there's a lot of scams out there. I don't know about you guys, but I be getting these text messages on the daily.
Every day for me, multiple
Hello,
scams.
dear. How are you? It's me. Don't you remember me? And you know what they're eventually trying to get at. I'm stuck or something. I need $500.
Always.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
They're always stuck. Get unstuck.
Always looking for some. So there's a lot of red flags like that you guys should be watching out for. Don't trust anybody who's asking you for any kind of money. Okay. But so that's why CASHAPP is awesome. When you get the CASHAPP card, not only do you get access to a ton of perks and benefits like exclusive early access to nationwide concert pre-sales or discounts on popular brands. God, that's cool. But you also have extra security with the power to instantly lock or unlock your card right from your phone in just one tap. So if a suspicious transaction pops up on your card, you don't know what the heck's going on there, CASHAPP has your back by automatically declining the purchase and sending you a heads up to confirm if it's you or not. Behind the scenes, you can rest assured knowing your account balance is protected by 24/7 fraud monitoring. Spend with peace of mind today and order a CASHAPP card in the app or at cash.app/card. But that's not all.
So for a limited time, new CASHAPP customers can earn $10 if they use code SECURE10. That's SECURE10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. CASHAPP is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by CASHAPP's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Discounts provided by CASHAPP, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures.
So there was a lot of speculation.
That's so ridiculous.
There was a lot of speculation that this was clearly someone within the Trump family.
It was Barron.
Or that it was Barron Trump. I personally, because through whatever sleuthing they're able to do, they say that they found the guy who put on that short.
Yeah, he's tweeting right now.
Yeah, his at is Garrett Bullish. Looks like a guy who lives in Hong Kong. Yeah, because that's what his location says. And let's scroll down a little bit. He called out the exchanges for like doxing him essentially, and he said that.
Immediately on Reddit and whatever threads and stuff, they're going, "Well, it's all on chain. We could just figure out who this guy is."
Yeah. He said we remain bearish. The recent price rebound was largely driven by excessive long leverage. The October 11th crash wiped out most leveraged players. Until exchanges establish stabilization funds to restore market confidence, a sustainable upturn is unlikely. But he said, let's see, he said he was doing it on behalf of a client. Yeah, and
his name. Barron Trump.
His name was
No,
Barron
I'm joking.
Trump.
We don't have any evidence that it was Barron Trump, but I do kind of think.
I mean, dude, this kid, who was it? Forbes? There was an article out.
It's obviously someone close to the Trump administration.
Well, because it's happened so many times before on just the S&P. Oh yeah, and his last tweet before all this was RIP to.
I know, which is very funny. He hadn't tweeted since September 10th when Charlie Kirk died, and then he got outed as this guy. But they've went through. He was placing these short positions literally up until the minute before Trump fired off the final truth.
Yeah, I absolutely think
there's just no
give me a fucking break.
Without it being that close, there's a little bit of me that would be like, okay, maybe this is coincidental.
But the fact that it's happened so many times before.
Oh, I know. I mean,
and there was the thing about I think it was Fortune, Barron Trump net worth.
Well,
Forbes. Forbes and the Economic Times, Barron Trump's net worth hits $150 million. How the fuck does that happen?
Well, he's about to get a board seat on TikTok, so that might help.
He's about to probably get a board seat on TikTok. This little fucking cocksucking piece of shit.
Imagine this guy on the board. Any ideas for what we should do?
God, he's such a... You can tell he's just a little fucking troll.
I do feel bad for him, though.
I don't at all. Nah. Fuck this little piece of shit. He's self-aware. I used to feel bad. I was like, oh, he's autistic. No, he's evil autistic. I just think
there's no way this guy just comes out with... How are you going to grow up and be a normal guy? A normal guy who...
Sure, but I don't care about that. You can be a normal guy who's the son of a billionaire. I've met a few.
Yeah, but Donald Trump.
True.
Your old ass dad is Donald Trump.
Yeah, but also, so this greedy
the guy literally going on Air Force One just for the second time that we know of now, just like crying to the press, like, I don't think I'm getting into heaven. I'd like to get up there, but I can't. Like, what is happening?
Yeah,
we just have a president who just like laments to the press, like, I don't think
I don't think it's gonna happen. I think I'm going to the other place. I think I'm going to the other place.
Our depressed president who just wants to get to heaven.
Yeah.
He at the end of his life.
Yeah, I've helped a lot of people, which could help, but I don't think it's good enough. But so everybody was saying that it was someone in the Trump family or close to the Trump family, but now we know that it was this guy who runs a fund for wealthy clients and trades on behalf of them. But that doesn't mean that it wasn't someone
obviously,
either in the Trump family or close to the Trumps. Period.
We have no idea who this guy's client is. I mean, he fully could be working for Barron Trump.
That's even if this is correct. I assume it is because the sleuths who are Bitcoin and blockchain savvy seem very, very confident, and he's owning up to it. I don't know why you would not deny that if that were the case.
Right. And it doesn't matter, right? I mean, we've basically legalized insider trading, and it's all bullshit coins anyway.
Yeah, who the fuck is going to go after the Trump's appointed SEC chair right. is going to go like, hey.
Well, they've already labeled them as not securities. They're not. There's nothing.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Great point. That's the other thing is they are not technically they are not legally classified as securities, thereby making them and not have to adhere to rules.
Also, just does not matter even if they were. I mean, the day after, whenever it was, one of his tariff meltdowns, he had all kinds of titans of industry in the Oval Office being like, these guys made a lot of money.
Well, that's what's so he tweeted that on Friday, and then over the weekend he did the classic thing. Fuck Xi Jinping. All my homies hate Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping is the ops. But then over the weekend, he was like, I like him. I actually kind of like Xi Jinping.
He literally
Chinese
just said,
food is good, you guys.
Don't worry about all that China tariff stuff.
That's exactly what he said. Don't worry about it. And then the market, of course, started rallying. And then today, as of this recording, 2 days ago for you guys, today for us, he tweeted again. He said, why won't China buy soybeans? He said, there it is. I believe that China purposely not buying our soybeans. That doesn't even work. I believe that China purposefully not buying our soybeans and causing difficulty for our soybean farmers is an economically hostile act. We are considering terminating business with China having to do with cooking oil and other elements of trade as retribution. As an example, we can easily produce cooking oil ourselves. We don't need to purchase it from China. Man, I've seen enough videos of Mr. Bao on TikTok to know that cooking oil is a big fucking deal. You seen this guy?
Who, Mr.
Isn't it
who?
Mr. Bao?
No, I don't know that guy.
He makes brick sauce. BIAO. He's this guy in rural China who like shows you how he makes all sorts of tasty Chinese things. Look at this. But it's the same song every time. Anywho. So do you guys want to know how I lost a bunch of money twice? 2 big times?
Yeah.
2 big times. So picture this. It's Friday, right? The market dropped. I was short a little bit, so I felt good. And I had some cash in my crypto account. And listen, don't hate on me. I've accumulated a good amount of crypto over the years. You know, a modest amount for a guy of my size and age.
What's a modest
and
amount?
Race. You know, a little over... I'll just tell you how much I lost. So I have this wallet. It's a crypto wallet called Phantom. And in that wallet, I have a bunch of cash sitting there in the form of USDC, which is, it's like the dollar.
Like a stable coin.
It's basically
like
a stable
US
coin.
Dollar coin.
Yeah. And I saw that Ethereum was at like $3,800 and it had just dropped from like 4,500. This is at like
Ethereum was at what?
4,500 and dropped to like 38. And I thought, okay, this is probably gonna, it's such a quick drop. It's probably gonna bounce back up, right? So what you do on Phantom,
dude, Ethereum is like, you can't predict Ethereum. It's
you can't predict anything.
I know, but Bitcoin does seem to bounce back. Ethereum is like this ridiculous.
Well, you don't necessarily, you can buy crypto directly with this wallet, but the way I've got it set up is I swap. So it costs significantly less usually. You just say, okay, I want to swap my USDC for Ethereum. And I put in the amount, $17,000. And normally when you're about, it gives you the final, like, okay, here's how much you want to swap. Here's how much Ethereum you're going to get. Here's the network fee that you're going to get charged. Normally the network fee is like maybe $100 tops. And I wasn't paying attention to the network fee. And I just was like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. Looks good. That's exactly how much I put in. Click swap. And then I look at my account.
The network fee was,
and the total of my account dropped by about $17,000. And I was like, that's not normal. Huh. But I seem to remember this similar thing having happened to me once or twice before, where it just takes a minute for it to like process on the chain because there's a lot of shit going on right now. It's probably going to take a minute. I Googled it. Sure enough, that confirmed my question.
That was supposed to be instant.
By the way, so that total amount was for like 4.4 Ethereum, right?
Yeah.
And then I give it like 30 minutes. And I check my thing and I look at the transaction history and there it is. I'm like, there it is. How come it's not showing? How come $17,000 is now missing from my thing? And I check the thing and there's the transaction. And then I look at the network fee and I go, what? The network fee was 4.8 ETH, meaning
it's more.
It charged me more than the amount that I even wanted just to transact because the network was so overloaded that at that exact time, I must have put it in during peak of peak.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, because
congestion.
Which there were headlines that was like basically every crypto trader bought the dip. And so I'm sure everyone was trying to get a piece.
Yes. And sure enough, you can click and look at it on the chain, on the blockchain. And I scroll down and I see it goes.
And ETH has notoriously high gas fees or whatever.
The gas fee was actually like $2 or something.
Okay, fuck
it was
me.
the network fee that fucked me. And sure enough, I look on Etherscan, which is the thing to look at it on the blockchain, and it shows my total transaction amount $0. Total network fee $20,000.
That's nice.
So that was nice. That was how I went into my weekend.
You added a little bit to their liquidity fund, so this doesn't happen again.
And I was out enjoying a nice sunny afternoon with my dog and my neighbors and their dogs, and I'm sitting there just going, fucking shit. And I'm like talking to the goddamn motherfucking AI help agent on Phantom, and it's like, hello, how can I help you? And I'm like, okay, I just did a transaction.
Stop being so cheerful.
I just did a transaction. I explained it, and it goes, yeah, sorry about that. We don't set the network fee. The network does. And I said, is there anything that can be done about this? Unfortunately, no. And there's just nothing that can be done.
But it did come up. You just didn't look at it, right? Before you executed it?
Yep. Because then I did another one like 15 minutes later, because before I knew what had happened, I was like, well, let me just do like a little test transaction. And I bought some, and it showed the network fee, and it was like fucking $20. But then it jumped to like $2,000 for a minute. And then it came right back down. So I was like, oh my God, I must have done it at exactly
the worst time.
The worst fucking time.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, folks, that didn't feel good, but it gets worse. It gets a lot worse.
A lot worse.
Yeah. So, as you guys might know, I'm I do stock trading. And I've gotten pretty decent at it to the point where, I make a good living doing it. And I almost hesitate talking about this because I know that some people are going to be like, oh, fuck you. But listen, please don't, because I'm sharing this. I was profitable last year and I paid my taxes, and it was a lot in taxes because I did a lot of profit. And this year, the way that it works with my trading is if I'm profitable, I can take it out and just have it in my checking account and then do with it as I please. Or
you can roll it over.
Or I can, roll it over and have it as like my cushion, because let's say I take out $100,000 and I've only got $20,000 left, and then I have a bad day, boom, now I'm in the negative, and now my risk manager is calling me and being like, hey, you're in the red, you need to deposit more funds. So I like to have a pretty generous cushion in there for the pushing, if you pardon the parlance. So I have been stuck short. I am getting squeezed like a wet bar of soap. My butthole right now is so raw and red and bleeding.
From the bar of soap?
From the absolute carnage that is being inflicted upon my anus. I am currently short.
Is the cock the stock market?
Uh-huh. Well, in particular, the fucking motherfucking quantum stocks that are the bane of my existence. Just yesterday, I incurred the largest one-day drawdown I have ever had.
Hey, well, no one's going to say you weren't setting any records.
$400,000. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. No, it was cool though, because
well, think of Mr.
I smoked 3 cigarettes yesterday. I was so just like, okay, because going into the weekend,
$400,000 yesterday.
Yes. Well, hold on. It's not. I mean, it sounds bad, but which it is
horrible.
But going into the weekend, I was like, hell yeah, I'm short these stocks, and we're going into a fucking weekend where Donald Trump was like, fuck Xi Jinping. So all of the air is going to come out of the market, including and especially all of these super high risk, speculative names, because that's what usually gets the rug pulled on it first. And then sure enough, on Sunday, he was like, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. So Sunday night, I'm looking at the futures market and everything's up. And I'm like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Sure enough, yesterday, everything closed on Friday way down here, and everything opened on Monday way the fuck up here. Everything that I was short, squeezing. Everything that I had sold, up 30%, 50%. Everything that I wanted to buy on a dip, up fucking, you name it. It was like, I felt like I was in a simulation and I was the main character, where it was just like, every fucking thing that you have is going to go down, and every fucking thing that you don't have anymore is just going to keep going up. Type in Bloom Energy stock. Do you remember me talking about this stock on this show?
Yeah.
Do YTD.
Oof.
Year to date. You see that all the way over there where it was like $20 a share? I had a lot of it.
Oh, well, that's good.
No, but then
Congrats.
I sold it because now it's at $114 a share. Type in RGTI stock. This is one of the quantum. Put 6 months, 6M. Can you guess where I started to short it? Keep going to the right. 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 Right about. Keep going a little bit more. I shorted it at about like $30 a share, and now it's at 56. This is a company valued at $18 billion.
I would never short an Italian name.
They don't have any what's driving me insane.
Yeah, you've been pissed about Rigetti for a long time.
They sold 2 computers.
That's a lot.
They sold 2 computers.
How many computers did you sell this
year?
None. Okay. So maybe get off Rigetti's back.
Go back. I want to show you another. So I'm short Rigetti. I'm also short IONQ. And what sucks is, so here's one that's got a $27 billion valuation, and they don't do anything. They don't make any fucking money. And yet,
how many computers did they sell this year?
I don't think any.
Well, maybe next year.
And they put out these goddamn cocksucking stupid fucking press releases that are like, we made a huge advancement today. It's like week after week, they're putting out press release after press release, which if you know anything about quantum computing, which I don't, and which nobody fucking does.
Well, if you did, you'd know that 2 computers is pretty good.
That's a different company, brother. This one is IonQ. They put out these things
They're going to start selling them.
There are some experts that I've seen talking about it, and they're like, they make these like breakthroughs all the time. It's basically just like, oh yeah, we had stability in our qubit something or other.
That's awesome. I'm happy for them.
But it doesn't amount to a fucking turd in a giant turd bucket.
Don't listen to him, IonQ. I think it's great that you made more qubits.
And these companies are they're like, yeah, we're still like 5 to 10 years away from any kind of commercial viability. Everybody knows this stuff, but because there's so much momentum behind it and because so many trade groups, and you know who's doing a lot of it? South Koreans.
No.
There are
don't blame the South Koreans.
Many. Let's look at IonQ. Quantum computing achieves greater accuracy, simulating complex chemical systems to potentially slow climate change.
That's incredible. I might buy in.
Just the most bullshit. And people are now suddenly quantum computing experts, and they're just like, I'm telling you, these guys are the future of quantum computing.
They're going to fix climate change.
Meanwhile,
you're pissed at them.
They have... IonQ's CEO said that NVIDIA GPUs will become irrelevant by 2027. That's a year and a half away. And yet, they are selling stock. I think insiders, including the CEO, have sold over $400 million worth of stock. So if you're gonna upend fucking NVIDIA in a year and a half, what the fuck are you doing selling shares? What are you doing? How come NVIDIA's not absolutely fucking tanking on that common fact? It's because it's bullshit. But it doesn't matter. But anyway, I saw a thing. Where was it? I mean, it's been all over, actually. That South Korea is just on a trading. I think like 30% of the volume on some of these is coming from South Korea. They're just fucking trading this shit.
Let them have fun.
I swear, I'm coming over there. If you don't stop.
They're trying to solve climate change. What's wrong with you? Someone's got to do it.
The chief scientific officer of IonQ in May said quantum computers currently have no commercial viability. They aren't even as powerful as a laptop and probably won't be in the next 5 years.
Okay, so he's saying get in now with a discount.
And their revenues that they have come from non-operating income, aka interest on money that they
haven't sold the computers yet.
I mean, folks, this is the danger of it's like you can be right or you can make money. Pick one. And
make money. That's the one I want.
Cuz I remember buying shares of Nikola, the hydrogen 18 the big rig thing, and I was reading about it as the stock is just going vertical. I'm like, well, shit, this is actually a viable thing. They've got partnerships with Budweiser and Pepsi and you name it. And then once the stock starts fucking tanking, you do a little bit more research and you find out that it's just tentative. Like Budweiser's like, yeah, if you can figure it out, we'll do something with you. Pepsi's like, yeah, if you can figure it out, we'll do something with you. And that's essentially not exactly the same, but it's kind of the same thing going on with these things. Because they'll get like, oh, there was a $20 million contract with the Air Force. And it's like, yeah, their budget is $500 billion fucking dollars. They constantly are throwing little grants to fledgling companies to do research. Yeah, research quantum shit. And it's just mind-numbingly painful because I'm short these things and I know that all of these fucking people aren't going to be holding on to these things for 5 to 10 years. Even then, I know that the stocks aren't going to hold. They cannot sustain these valuations.
I'm holding on to my Rigetti. That's how I'm sending my kid to college.
I regret not getting Rigetti. And anyway, so I had my profits, just chilling in there. I've already taken out profits on the year, so I'm good. But I had a massive cushion. And then yesterday, that cushion just flattened, and I was just like, "Oh man."
Well, at least
I think I need a cigarette. And so I asked my neighbor for a cigarette, and I went out and I smoked it, and I came back inside, and I couldn't do it. There's nothing I can do. The day started out, I opened my thing, I logged in, and I was down 260 grand. And I was like, okay. And then I look, and I literally go pee, and I come back, and it's 300. And then it just keeps climbing, $5,000 a minute.
You know what you should have never done is go pee.
Maybe that would have
never
helped.
Lost the money.
Oh, dude.
Wait, so is that, well, at least you had the cushion to begin with.
Yeah. But it's getting to the danger zone. And I've been in this situation before, but my God, is it fucking frustrating. And then people like fucking, I know that this sounds like witchcraft.
Weren't you like having the best year you've ever had too?
Yes. I mean, I still kind of technically am, but
wait, well,
that was just the one day, 400 grand. I've already been down.
Then how are you still having the best year?
Because I was making a lot of money this year. I was doing well, but it still doesn't feel good. Pull up OKLO.
Oh, so you're still up.
Barely.
But
maybe I'll get a tax refund next year.
I'm so confused.
6 months.
I'm so confused how you
what?
How you're still calling it a good year?
Because overall, I still am netting out
more than you've lost.
Yeah, but at this rate, it's like, how much fucking longer is this going to go on? OKLO is another great example. $25 billion company, 120 employees. And they are an advanced nuclear technology company.
We're going to need that.
Founded in 2013 by Jacob DeWitt and Caroline DeWitt, both graduates of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
That's a good college, MIT.
They design compact, fast reactors with the aim of providing clean, safe, and affordable energy.
Okay, what are you hating on them for?
Because they don't have any kind of they don't make any money. They currently have zero revenues.
They haven't sold the computers yet.
It's not computers. This is nuclear. These are small nuclear reactors.
I know.
And their technology is such that they don't have anything, basically. It's Nikola again. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. Oh, and then I fucking walked Doug this morning and it's raining. And when it rains, he doesn't want to pee or poop. He's just interested in like, what's going on?
Well, it smells different.
This is crazy. And I'm like, Doug, please fucking poop so I can go inside, and
lose more money.
This fucking thing just goes up every day. Who the fuck is still buying this piece of shit?
All right,
and it's like everybody, and what's frustrating is everybody in it knows. They're like, yeah, I know it's not shit, but I'm not fighting the momentum. And I'm just like,
But that's what's funny. You understand all this. You know all this stuff is bullshit.
But it's
but you
going.
Seem shocked by
the problem is, I'm shocked because when I bought, Nikola's time was very short lived. It went up and then it came back down after a couple months. This has been going on all fucking year because now there are 10 times more fucking traders out there,
right,
willing and able to just bid these things up to infinity. So you're going to buy this thing at $177?
I do keep buying it. I don't know why. They say it on Reddit and I just keep buying it.
It is so fucking exhausting. And it's like, I know that these things are going to come down, but it's just a matter of like, look, it's up another $3 after hours. Why? You know how many employees they would need to actually pull this? Other nuclear companies have like thousands of employees. They just don't. It's exhausting.
Is there a
folks.
traditional nuclear company you know about that is actually doing?
I think SMR is one. New Scale Power.
And they're at $45.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a different valuation, but that's like a real company.
Market cap of $13 billion.
SMR. Well, they have 330.
Oof,
well,
they've massively spiked too, though, this year.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my God.
What?
They were at like $2.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Rigetti was at like $1. There was a guy posting on Twitter who's like, Rigetti in 1 year has surpassed my Apple gains over the last 17. This guy's held on to Apple for 17 years. And in 1 year, his Rigetti has gone up more than holding Apple over the last 17. That just speaks to how out of control and insane and stupid this is. I mean, so to be stuck with this is just like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
I mean, it's definitely a new environment where you have all kinds of things you're dealing with that have only sprung up in the last few years.
Oh, yeah. And it's like people...
I mean, the retail trader is now a completely different animal.
Yeah.
You also have Trump just controlling the stock market with a whim of a truth or a string of truths. I mean, just the Friday to Sunday. It's just unbelievable.
Oh, you get fucking whiplash. It's truly the most exhausting time to
I got
doing
hosed
this
just on a what, like incremental buy I do monthly.
Because you bought it on like Thursday?
Yeah. And then literally was like, what the fuck? Why did everything just drop?
Yeah.
I saw that before I was like, I just bought. Where's the money?
Yeah. It is.
Luckily, it's climbing back up, but it's like, fuck.
Yeah. I mean, I really can't.
And all because of a truth.
Mm-hmm. You mean a tweet? Don't fucking do it. Don't go. All because
that's what it is. I mean, but that's what it's.
Yeah.
So it's. I think it illustrates just the how much more ridiculous it is. It's. Didn't he start Truth Social? Wasn't it because he got kicked off of everything?
Yeah.
I mean, it's all so silly. He's sitting there on this platform because every traditional platform, they basically bricked his phone. They said, sorry, you use these platforms to manipulate people and you did an insurrection. We got to kick you off, and we're kicking you off everything.
But it was
Twitter,
Joe Biden's fault.
Facebook. No, that was...
No, I know. He was president.
Right. He was president at the time. And then he said, okay, fine. I'll create Truth Social where true patriots can get the news. And now he just uses it to short the market. It's just unbelievable. It's to do insider trading with his pals or his reject sons. It's just so silly.
Yeah, it's not fun.
And now we all get to watch as he plays chicken with China.
And China came out.
I don't think we're going to come out on top of that.
China came out, I think, yesterday and said, we'll fight this to the very end. We don't care. We're China. And we built that wall. So anyway, I have a headache. And
how's your trading doing now? Have you stabilized?
Today? Oh, I started the day up 40 grand because these things started to drop. But then, of course, because nothing makes any sense, they just kept going up. So I closed it. Well, I was down again about 80 grand. And then
I can't even keep track of these. What are you talking about?
It's because my positions are fixed. But as the market moves, the total profit and loss for the day reflects that.
Oh, okay.
And so
now you're down 80.
Well, no, then he truthed today, and it kind of saved me because everything started to drop. And I was like, oh, okay, good. and then I went from up like 42 to down 90 to up like 11 at the close. But now after hours, these fucking things are still going goddamn up for no fucking.
You know what we need? We need Trump to truth that quantum is bullshit.
Yeah, please, Donald Trump. I will personally suck him off if he were to tweet that quantum is bullshit. I wish some hacker out there had the wherewithal to just buy a bunch of put options on these things, short them to oblivion, and then have Trump tweet, "I'm stopping all quantum and nuclear stuff." You'd make millions of dollars. Dude, but instead they'd be like, FaZe Clan has hacked Donald Trump's account. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, God, you fucking useless idiots. When they did it to Bill Gates, they were like, "Oh, we did it. We fucking hacked Bill Gates." And Elon Musk, we FaZe Clan represent. Stupid fuck. All you have to do if you hack into Elon Musk's thing, all you had to do is say like, "I'm killing myself today,"
and place a big bet against Tesla.
A big bet against Tesla. Man,
if I could just do one, I could just get one
shot.
No, just
at his Twitter.
Yes, just to even get a whisper of, oh, Trump's gonna truth the stupidest.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Let me buy.
That's how you know that Baron Trump is doing it. He's going, "Hey, Daddy, why don't you let me know when you're gonna do something like that, and I will place a bet." And you know, Trump's going like, "You're such a smart boy. You're such a smart boy." Of course.
I'm just surprised we haven't gotten some NYU. A friend of his or girl he tried to take on a date.
I'm sure that's happening.
Who's coming forward being like, yeah, all he does is brag about how he runs the truth account.
Because they all want a piece. Because they're all probably making money.
They got loose lips. There's no way. There's no way they're
And then what'll happen? What do you think will happen?
No, I just want, I need some confirmation.
Oh, yeah.
Fine. Nothing's going to happen. There's going to be no consequences. No. But there's so much speculation around this of who's profiting off these things, who's making these, we can always see these accounts, these snipes that are just making unbelievable.
Yeah. Pull up QUBT stock. I want to show you guys just how insane and stupid this is. This one is trading at $4.8 billion. And it is up, last year, at this time last year, it was trading at 86 cents, and now it's at $21. You know what this company used to do?
Make quantum computers.
Nope. Just about a year ago, they were a failed soda company.
Look, we love a pivot.
That's what they do. They're fucking like, we're a quantum company now. And now they're fucking.
Wait, that's actually unbelievable. What was their, do you know what their drink company was called?
Let's see. QUBT Beverage Company. QUBT is the stock ticker for Quantum Computing Inc., a company that was formerly a beverage company called Innovative Beverage Holdings.
No way.
Yep. In 2018, excuse me, the company rebranded and pivoted to focus on quantum technology.
What are you talking about?
See, this is what's frustrating, is it doesn't matter.
Wait, but how do you even, dude, I'm on Innovation Beverage Group's website here. This is, the first thing is a Australian bitters company. How do you even repurpose this into a quantum computer company?
They don't, that's the thing. They don't fucking, you can just say anything.
Dude,
and
Twisted Shaker cocktails, Drummer Boy non-alcoholic spirits. Fine. These all seem.
Oh, I see what happened. They went bankrupt and some guy bought it and renamed it.
Oh, okay.
For like $500,000. But now he's fucking, this schmuck is out there just being like, yeah, we do quantum. And they don't fucking do quantum. They don't do shit. What's frustrating though is you've got a bunch of people out there on Twitter and elsewhere who are openly saying, I'm shorting these companies. And you know what all that does? All that does is give ammunition.
Look at this website for
putting photons to work. That's what I'm saying. The people who work at these companies are saying themselves, yeah, this is really, really far off into the future. And even then, we don't know if it'll ever become.
If it's ever going to pan out.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at that. Quantum Computing announces $750 million oversubscribed private placement of common stock priced at the market under NASDAQ rules. In other words, they're diluting shareholders to raise cash. And normally that would cause a stock to drop 20% because it's like, oh shit, we're all going to get fucking dumped on. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Nothing fucking matters because those fuckers in South Korea are just playing games. They're just bidding these things up to...
We need Trump to truth. Don't worry about China. Worry about South Korea. They're driving up our poor quantum computing stocks.
Our poor? No, it's good for, I mean, it's just, and now you're seeing it across the precious metals, you name it. MP Materials Corp has gone up 10x. Throw a dart at a board and you will make millions of dollars.
You sound like a hater, dude.
I am a hater. I'm pissed off. Stupid fuck. Look at that. I mean, that is actually they're a real company at least. I think.
Yeah, but they didn't even
804 employees, $17 billion valuation.
But that one actually makes a little sense with the talk of we're going to have to start investing in critical metal supply chains outside of China. Yeah, these people stand to make a decent amount of money.
So anyway,
and maybe they sold more than 2 computers for all I know.
Even though these companies don't do anything or make money or have a viable business model, it doesn't matter. It's just buy it on the dips forever because they're going to a million because quantum is the future and nuclear is the future, even though it just doesn't fucking matter.
Right. That's the other thing too. When they do finally take the dip, retail buys it all back up.
Well, that's what I'm hoping. If you pull up ALAB, just Google ALAB. This is a stock that do the 6-month chart. This is one that had a similar trajectory. You see that? And look at what's recently been happening.
Yeah,
the air finally comes out because it's kind of fallen out of favor. It's not really, it's not the hot thing anymore. Buyers get exhausted and shorts pile on, and then the momentum shifts. And that is what is going to happen to these. It's just a matter of when, not if. But the problem is, how much fucking longer can and will this go on? It's exhausting. It's like
been going
every
on for
fucking
a long
day.
Time.
Yeah, for a year. Ay. Anyway, this is a good place to stop. We should change. We should make the title like how it feels to lose $400,000 in a day, or just pain. Period. Pain. And then the thumb is just me pulling my hair out, and it says minus 400,000.
I mean, we didn't even talk about it, but there might have been multiple, but there was at least one reported very weird scenario of a guy who killed himself, I believe in Ukraine, got into his Lamborghini.
Yeah. Brothers, sell the Lambo.
I mean...
Did you say Kurt Cobained himself? Jesus Christ.
Jesus
Christ.
I mean, this is, people are really playing with fire here. These are massive amounts of money people are leveraging themselves with. Basically just going to this little online casino we created and just...
Yeah, Konstantin Galik, also known as Kostya Kudo, was found dead in his Lambo Urus in Kiev's Obolonsky district with a gunshot wound to the head.
Apparently he got wiped out. I mean, be careful out there, folks. You got the president is armed with a truth account, and he's ready to use it. The fucked up thing is this time he didn't even give us this would be a good time to short.
Yeah, you would think. Yeah, why not do that, sir?
Last time he gave everyone this is a good time to buy.
Anyway, all right, we'll see you in the bonus. What do we have? What were we going to talk about that you started to say at the beginning?
Oh, many baggers.
Many bagger boy.
I actually do. I finally have a TikTok to show Ben, and I'm really excited.
All right, great. I've got a couple too.
It's so nice to show Ben something.
Ooh. I also have a text from a friend of mine who went on a date with a girl in Austin, and this woman is a former model.
Flex.
who purports to have partied with
Elon Musk,
been to Jeffrey Epstein's island.
What?
But she was one of the ones who had a good time, apparently, and had a lot of weird things to say.
Imagine,
and he gave me permission to talk about it without naming her.
Imagine being the one person who has a good experience with Jeffrey Epstein.
Time.
He was so nice.
They were also nice.
I mean, like, the massages just kept coming and coming.
Folks, these are some weird things that she said, to the point where I was like, I don't even know if I believe this. Good God, man. Anyway, BenandEmilShow.com. We'll see you there.